Hi, it's time for this week's favourites. Okay, first up, which I absolutely love, is this brand new compact foundation from Clarins, Clinique. As a general rule, I really don't like compact foundations because that sponge is just all kinds of nasty once it gets covered in product. It's just not nice at all to look at. So I think while they look beautiful and pristine when you first buy them, thereafter they look pretty nasty. However, I'm going to forgive everything, all of those points for this, because someone was tweeting me the other day asking for a foundation that is good for oily skin, and the Clinique Compact Even Better Compact Foundation comes in formulas for very dry, and oily. So pretty much whatever your skin type, and you're completely catered for. There are 20 shades as well, which for the UK is pretty good, and it's $27.50, and I'll pop a link on at the bottom of this video. But I just thought, yes, at last you can really, really tailor your skin type with this, so I'm quite happy to forgive that horrible old sponge. Right, next up is, which I think is quite interesting, is Well Duty Free are launching their own website where you can pre-order. That is really good because it means it's just like another shopping site, and then the next person that that's going to the airport can just pick it up for you, and you've already pre-ordered it, which is fabulous. But the brands, what it's meant is the brands are really upping their game in terms of products that they're producing for travel retail exclusives. Now, I found this, I've got a couple of things coming up on the blog which are just amazing, so do check on the blog as well. But this is the Clarins Smoky Eyes Black Sparkle, and it comes in actually with instructions, but it comes in this really nice little red bag, and it's not a plasticky shabby little thing. It's actually quite a nice quality bag, and inside you get the best dark shadow that I've ever come across for me. I'm wearing it now. I absolutely love it. It's straight into my look. You're getting my to-do list in the mirror. It's just absolutely wonderful, and it's a very dark grey, and it's sort of got slightly gold shimmer, but the gold doesn't really show up, so because I'm not that keen on very sparkly things, but it does that, so just does that dark eye thing. Intense black is quite hard to wear. You end up just look a bit like an old rock chick, and it's not really what I want, but this, perfect, and that shade is Black Sparkle, and I'm going to check on the Clarins website and see if it's available on its own, because that's a great investment if you like a dark eye, and if it is, I'll link it at the bottom. And it also in the set, you get the Wonder Perfect mascara. I don't use mascara, so that's no good to me, but very nice, perfectly acceptable mascara. And then you get a nice kohl brush, and on the end of the opposite end of the brush is the opposite end of the pencil is a brush rather than one of those little rubber smudgers, and I just think you get a much better result using a brush. So all in all, it feels like a very nice quality item for £35. So it is a travel retail exclusive, so keep your eyes out when you're next at the airport for that, because that's like a complete find for me that I'm thrilled with. Next up is the I got some samples now of the Revlon Perfumery. So heavy. The Revlon Perfumery scented polishes. Now these are really sweet little things. I like them so much. I think just the bottle design, everything. They're quite a landmark new release, just in terms of the fact that they are so different looking. The fact that they're scented, well, it is neither here nor there, really, because in reality, I'm not sure how much nail sniffing you're actually going to do in the street, but some of the scents are really, really true to life, like their coffee and that kind of thing. They're really nice. Others, which is more of the sort of floral, actually the fresh selection. I have to say I can't really, you can't so much discern one from another, but once you get to fruit, definitely you can distinguish. And then the sweet and spice that has things like Bordeaux, chocolate truffle, yuck, autumn spice, which is like everything kind of autumny. It's really pumpkiny, cinnamony, very nice indeed. So they're well worth a look at, and they're coming out next month, so keep your eyes peeled for those. Right, what shall I do next? Oh, I'll tell you what I came across. Some old, in my sort of beauty cupboard of doom, I came across these really old Benefit products. Now, these were Benefit frostings, and they must be 8-9 years old, I would have thought. And I can tell you, when these first launched in the UK, we had seen nothing like them. They were so exciting, and you know, they really did. Oh, it's so old, the box is falling to bits. But they really were quite sort of landmark. They were for Christmas, I remember that, and they're just little powdery shimmers. But then along came the icings. So we had the frostings, and now we have the icings, and these come in little like cupcake cases. One is a lip product. No, 2 are lip products, and sorry, glare there. The other 2 are sort of those loose powder eyeshadows that are just impossible to do anything with. But this is how much Benefit's changed. If you look at Benefit now to Benefit back then, I mean, it was still innovative for its time, but what a difference. It's gone all kind of sexy and mega powered, whereas before it was into these kind of rather pretty things. And I've got one more Benefit thing, if I can find it, but I don't want to waste time looking for it. Oh, I'll save it for another day. But it's a little seashell shaped lip balm, very sweet, and was immediately copied by Boots, I seem to remember. Oh yeah, okay, so Anna Sui launched on ASOS. I think it was it just before Christmas, with their Minnie Mouse range. Really cute, very kind of Eastern influenced, absolutely lovely. And now the standard, these are the standard Anna Sui bottles. So the rest of the polishes, I think there was some big delay on getting them to ASOS because they should have more product on there by now, and they don't yet, but they will do. But just ladies in dresses as nail varnish bottles, I think they're gorgeous. I absolutely love them. So keep an eye on ASOS for these coming out. These will be the first 3 shades launching, but after that, there are so many more colours coming, including yellow, I noticed, which I'm a bit scared of. Right, finally, I will go on to Illamasqua Glamour lipsticks. Now, the thing about Illamasqua lipsticks were they are pigment packed, you cannot deny that, but they're also drying, and that's sort of like the secret we're never allowed to say. Well, not that we're not allowed to, but it's kind of never mentioned that they're super drying. So you need to have lips in really good condition to get the most out of them. These are a much more emollient formula, so they're not nearly as drying. They're just much more comfortable to wear, and it's taken Illamasqua a very long time to bring out this formula. But I think it wouldn't surprise me if lots of their lipsticks transfer over into this particular formula. And my goodness, they're bright. I love this Dolly Pink. This is Luster. So I'll just put it on now. I'll see what it looks like. So I think, you know, with a black smoky eye, I think that's lovely colour, really nice. I don't think I could wear it with anything else, but I do think it's pretty. So I'll link to those on the bottom of the post. Anyway, that's, apart from some carrot seeds and some cucumber seeds, which I just randomly got out of the blue, I can't think of anything else that is particularly noteworthy this week. But anyway, thank you for watching, and please do like and give me a retweet if you're enjoying the videos. Thank you.